Tale of the tape for this middleweight fight is brought to you by TNT's sizzling new summer series, Animal Kingdom. It kicks off with a 2-hour premiere Tuesday, June 14th at 9, 8 Central. 45-year-old Hendo against 38-year-old Hector Lombard. Henderson will have a 3-inch reach advantage. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 34 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, 2 no contests. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 184 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, by way of Matanzas, Cuba, Hector Lightning Lombard. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 31 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Temecula, California, presenting the former Pride welterweight and middleweight champion and the former Strikeforce light heavyweight champion, Dan Hendo Henderson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean, the referee for this fight of veterans. 43rd professional fight for Lombard. 46th career fight for Henderson. Here we go! Hendo in the white, the southpaw Lombard in the dark trunks. Hendo was to fight Lyoto Machida in Tampa. He fights here near his home in Temecula tonight against a fellow Olympian, the Cuban Olympian, Hector Lombard.
Henderson immediately looks to drop a right hand on Lombard. And that is his big punch. And when we say big punch, it's an understatement.
The biggest one ever landed came against Michael Bisping, who will fight for the title later tonight. 16 of his 17 career finishes by strikes. And another kick from Hendo.
And you're talking about a guy who knocked out Fedor.
Yes.
At heavyweight. And here he is at 185.
A lot of support for Hendo, who competed in the Olympics in 92 and 96 for Team USA.
Lombard just kind of stalking him, being patient, being real careful of that, real careful of that. Henderson still has that power, and it looks like he's still got very good timing as well.
That fight with Machida was supposed to be about 7 weeks ago. Hendo still feels in great shape, very well prepared, mentally and physically. And he's been battling a long time. Both these men have, Joe. Lombard at one point had a 25-fight unbeaten streak.
Lombard being very cautious, very respectful of the power of Henderson.
One guy a judoka in the Olympics, the other a wrestler.
He's caught in the crucifix, Mike. The Americana, he's got to get it closer to the body in order to pull that off. He might be able to get a straight armbar here.
Lombard trying to work for it.
Dan trying to get back up to his feet. Lombard now inside control.
Hendo trying to control the posture.
Dan just got a little too eager and went after him and got caught himself. Lombard again moves to the crucifix position. He looks so big at 185, Mike. The amount of weight that Dan Henderson is carrying right now, all dense and in one spot. And Dan scrambling to get back to his feet. He does. He caught a left hook.
Oh my! They continue to swing. Hendo in trouble again. Lombard looking to finish his fight. Henderson is up, but not for long. Wow! Pressure from
Unbelievable pressure by Lombard.
Can Dan stay in this fight? We have seen him do this type of thing before.
We certainly have. And recently in the Shogun Hua fight, he was badly hurt before he knocked Hua out. But right now he's on the bottom with Lombard on top with a minute to work.
Limited edition UFC Bud Light is available at participating retailers starting June 5th. Raise one to right now. Hendo close to being finished. Durability, one of the top words always used when describing Dan Henderson, the fighter.
But after all these wars that he's had inside the octagon and outside the octagon and other organizations, you got to wonder how much is left of that chin. The power, still there.
Man, we know he's got some left because Lombard was swarming. And Hendo was in big trouble. And it looks like we're headed to round 2.
Well, you just can't quantify the kind of mental toughness that a guy like Dan Henderson has. His ability to ride out storms. And let's take a look at the storm that he brought to Lombard here. Boom! On the chin. Lombard does the stanky leg. Henderson moves in on him. But then Lombard connects here with this left. Gets on top. And hand Dan in all sorts of trouble in this exchange. Hurt him with that left hand, and that was dangerously close to being stopped.
Hold the ice over the top. Gotta go out. One guy gotta go out. Hold it. No, he's got it. Let's go.
Breeder, you have him ready. You have him. Just feint a little bit more. Okay, let him come to you, then you want to get it. Okay? Breathe again.
Yes. Listen, Hector. Let's go. Stay outside. Take the corner. No one coming in. Stay outside.
Let's see whose gas tank was affected more by the first 5 minutes. Lombard shaking those arms out. He was in top position.
He wants to take a look. Back.
It would have been a riot if they stopped that fight right there.
You got that right.
Did you hear the blues come out? Here we go.
Round 2. Trademark Hendo here. There's those kicks again.
A power kick to the body by Lombard there. Dan's looking to set it up.
Yeah, he's trying to set it up with that low kick, Joe.
Oh, barely missed that right hand there.
They're asking Lombard to move a little more, get back to movement. Lombard with 14 significant strikes thus far for Henderson.
Dan is looking to just get in the pocket and bang. He's looking for that right hand.
He's doing it against a southpaw here. Or at least looking to. And that straight left is where Lombard wants to deliver the shot to the jaw of Henderson.
This is a very peculiar style of fighting because he head kicked him. Oh, he hurt Henderson. Henderson all over. Dan Henderson. Knockout. Oh, unbelievable. Oh. That guy is an animal. Wow. Wow. I think he's the first guy to ever do that to Lombard as well. Let's take a look.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Raise one to right now.
He catches him with the high kick, hurts him, and then hits him with that elbow to the temple, and he's already out. And Dan blasts him. So it's a back elbow. Let's see it one more time. He's get the head kick lands, but this elbow is what does it. And then boom, 2 big elbows later. Wow, what a huge, huge victory for Dan Henderson.
Hendo here at home in highlight reel fashion. Big hug for his wife, Rachel, all of his family in attendance. He was frustrated 7 weeks ago in Tampa, but what a moment for Hendo here tonight. Winner by knockout. They are on their feet here inside the sold-out Forum. That finish right there would make the greatest of all time very, very proud. Time for our official decision, brought to you by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for just $30 period. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 27 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout, Dan Henderson.
Wow. That's all I have to say, Dan, is this. Well, you've wowed me a million times in your career, but that might have been one of the most sensational knockouts of your long and storied career. This is a dangerous fight. Give me your thoughts about the fight and how it went down.
Well, he's absolutely dangerous. He hits hard. He had me trouble, in trouble that first round. I felt like I had him hurt and rushed in, and he caught me and knocked me on my butt. And, I just kind of weathered the storm and regrouped second round. And, I appreciate you guys giving me that extra energy to keep on going and that extra drive. I definitely felt your warmth in my heart, and I appreciate that. It got me over the hump of getting on him, but I'll tell you what, he's a tough guy, but that felt good.
I bet it did. Take a look at the big screen, Dan. This is the final part of the fight. You caught him with that head kick, but it was this back elbow here that put him out.
Yeah, it's not something I practice so much, but I did say in an interview that I was going to knock him out with a head kick, and I came close. I guess I had to finish him with some elbows. He was short enough. I can get my leg up that far.
Dan, enjoy this, sir. It's been an honor calling your fights. One of the greatest of all time, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, guys. And, I just want to say something. This is the first fight. All my kids have been here to watch me, and I love having them here. And I'm not sure what's going to happen after this fight. I'm going to see what happens, but that could have been the last one of my career.
A real legend, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Dan Henderson.
What a moment for Henderson.